I'm here supporting my husband. He has been in prep for 40 weeks now, and he had to cut a lot of weight to make it to to light heavyweight. He's super conditioned. He has done a really good prep, and we thought he'd make first call out, but he got fourth call out. So he just wants to focus on growing and planning the next phase. So sometime later fall next year he'll compete again.
Is he retired?
He has been retired for 14 years now. He did junior nationals. He won junior nationals back in 2006, and I think he got like third at nationals or third in something else. So he like barely missed his pro card, And so after 14 years, he finally was like, okay, I'm going to try again, because he saw me and some clients, and because he's a trainer as well. And he's like, I'm just going to have another go. And here we are, 40 weeks later. I could never do a 40-week prep. So I'm very proud of him.
When was the last time you were on stage?
Last time I was on stage was Junior Nationals. Yep. So in July. Sorry.
Elaborate on that. Let's reminisce on that show. What was that like?
After Nationals last year, I got third, so I was one step away from my pro card. And so I wanted to try again, obviously. So I started a prep for Junior Nationals. We hired a new coach, someone who coaches Olympians. I went in thinking, okay, I have more size, because we did a whole different prep. Conditioning, I thought I was pretty good, but with Junior Nationals, only first place gets their pro card. So when I saw my lineup, I knew right away that I wasn't going to get it. I knew that I had the size, but I think the conditioning was my problem, especially from my legs, my waist down. And so I got fifth, which was, great, because I always want to be first call out. But fifth place, I got a medal, just trying to make a name for myself. And then I said, okay, I'm going to try one more time. I was going to compete here at the Nationals. But with my back pain, I had already pushed off my surgery once. And then I just couldn't hold a pose, and it's not worth the risk. So we're going to go into prep for hopefully North Americans. So.
Elaborate more on the back pain. A lot of people have back pain. What's going on with you?
Let's see. 2.5 maybe years ago, I was doing more of CrossFit type workouts with kettlebells, and just I don't really know specifically, but I messed up just my whole lower half of my spine. I have spondylolisthesis, degenerative back, disc disease, no disc between L5, S1. My L4 is protruding into my spinal canal, so it's like chronic pain constantly. I've done physical therapy and chiropractic, and it just progressively gotten worse to where I couldn't pose, I couldn't do any kind of quarter turns, and so I have surgery in 2 weeks actually. So yeah.
You're going to be how long recovery from that, or not sure?
Recovery as in when I can go back into the gym full time?
Yeah.
So he said 3 months tops. 3 months for me to get back in fully, like hardcore weightlifting. Obviously I'm not going to go as hard or heavy as I was previously, but I'm going to be up and walking the first day. And he said within a week or two, if I feel okay, I can do light weight, maybe more reps, 5 pounds. I don't even care. If I have to do two pounds, I'm doing it. And then some therapy. Yeah. So.
Well, I understand. I have back pain too, so it's interesting.
Yeah, back pain is not fun, and I know I did watch a story on YouTube about a bodybuilder before who had back pain, and then she had the surgery, and she went through the surgery and the healing and the therapy, and that she went back and did another competition within 8 months. So we're hoping with my surgery and my therapy and healing that I'll be good to go to start prep, early March to be set for North Americans. So, and I'm hopefully, I mean, if I can't get my Open Pro, then obviously Masters. Yeah.
Well, we have some video of you at the Texas Cup from either a year or two ago. But what do you remember from this show?
Oh my gosh. Texas was probably my all-time favorite show just because I had done Arkansas, I had done Oklahoma, which Arkansas is my home state, so you respect your roots. But going to Texas, because everything's bigger in Texas, just even the goodie bags and the competition was just more fierce, and I felt more welcomed there, and I felt more appreciated for the sport that I do. And I've always been on the line of figure and physique until then. And I think that my package in Texas was one of my best before I had gone to nationals because I was a little more full. And when I had made it to the overall, I, obviously couldn't believe it. I had won my class, and so then moving to the overall, because the girl in my class, she had just previously won an overall, and I was like, there's no way in heck I'm beating her. But to my surprise, I think my aesthetics, I persevered, and so into the overall, I'm battling Candace, which Candace and I are, friends, and they called my name, and I was shocked, and so that's always been my best favorite memory of my bodybuilding career or history, is because I won the overall. So that's the only overall I've won, and so that's always going to hold dear to my heart, kind of like where I started, and it kind of just set the grounds for my future and what I want to do.
Yeah.
So
I was there too. I like that venue too, where they do that.
I walked in, I was like, because I wasn't used to such a big venue, coming from just like a school theater or like a high school theater, or an auditorium, going to an arena type venue. I was like, okay, this is the big leagues, or the start of the big leagues. So it's harder to also get in that vibe of, if I really want to do this, especially at my age, I'm starting at such a late stage in life. I'm 42. You have to build a whole nother kind of confidence going up against females that are, 10, 15, maybe even 20 years younger than you. I learned a lot, and I'm excited. I'm a little nervous on the surgery, but hopefully with my determination and, grit, I'm going to come back full force and hopefully make a name for myself at North Americans.
I'll be praying for you. I love how we're staying in front of this Christmas tree.
It's almost Christmas, and it's one of my favorite seasons and holidays. And the convention center here is beautiful. It's set up wonderful. The hotel's nice. All the workers are nice. So we love it here so far. So
let's end on Chad. What's next for him?
His next phase is he wants to grow. His lower body overpowers his upper, so I think he is determined on building a little more chest and some shoulders and arms. And we think that maybe they're critiquing him in his arms. He's had two tricep surgeries. He's blown both of them out. So he thinks that he was, docked for those injuries, because maybe that lack of symmetry because he's had the surgeries. I mean, you can see his arms, and while we try not to focus on that because his conditioning was on dial, and he pulled in his prep, so he's just ready to grow. And he said next nationals next year, but he may try to do North Americans, so we don't know. We'll see.
Thank you so much for your time. I know you guys are super busy, so thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for coming.